Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Meadowcreek Stadium for this UPSL Premier Division match between LSA Norcross Pro against Dalton United FC. And if you're able to at this time, could you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
And good evening again. Welcome in to the ASMG TV studios for this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. It's Dalton United FC taking on LSA Norcross Pro. My name is Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Two teams here in Zone 2 of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division, and two teams that really are in a different dichotomy of the matchup. Atlanta United Academy tied there with LSA Norcross Pro at the top of the table, 15 points. Dalton United on the outside of the playoff potential at 7 points, tied with Soccer Saves Lives FC. Need this win today to kind of push them forward and see if they can get some wins out of the last few matches to potentially get into the playoffs. LSA Norcross Pro firmly in that playoff hunt as we get closer and closer to the end of the season. Potros FC, currently the unbeatens, still at the top of the table. 6 matches played, 6 wins. Take a look over at the leaderboard in Zone 1. Atletico Buford still holding out at the top of the table. They have 3 points on Kalanchi Pro Profile, plus defeated Kalanchi Pro Profile at the beginning of the season. So they've got that first tying breaker, which is the head-to-head competition. Pachuca, Georgia, right there with Kalanchi. They'll match up tomorrow. Georgia Revolution in 4th, and then Georgia Impact, FC Columbus, and Georgia Athletic at the bottom of the table. This is at Meadowcreek Stadium, home of the Mustangs, what is the LSA Norcross Pro home field. Today, Dalton is actually the home team. LSA Norcross Pro, they're in the white and blue kits. They're moving from right to left. Dalton United in the black kits, moving from left to right. Getting ready, take a look at the referees for today's match. Davis Reed's our center official. Tristan Armstrong, Douglas Bonilla are ARs, and Josias Roach is our 4th official. Just about ready. It'll be Dalton United that'll get us underway first. They are getting ready to kick that Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. And there's the whistle as we begin first half here at Norcross, Georgia, Meadowcreek Stadium. Long ball cleared out by the defense. But it'll go all the way back to Sebastian Farias. This is something that the LSA Norcross Pro, they've been playing with 2 keepers this entire season. Sebastian Farias has been playing in the second 45. They usually give their keepers, they each give them once a 45. Throughout the beginning of the season, Sebastian would come in the second half. The last 2 games, he's started the match. Xavier Diouf, that's Judah Myers, a late minute starter for LSA. He was originally slated to start on the bench. There is Diouf. That's a tackle that had to be made because Dalton almost snuck one in the back line of Norcross. Now they're looking to counter. And wonderful tackle there by the keeper, Romero, for Dalton United. Back to Villagomez. Center back will send a long ball forward, and that'll be headed away by Valadares, and it'll be a throw. We recently did a match with Dalton United and noticed just a major change in the squad for Dalton United. They played for so many seasons with their veterans, the Saldana brothers, with Villa Torres, with Katanda, and we're seeing a lot of the younger squad, the kids coming from the academy in the lineup. And it's just a completely different look than what we've seen in seasons past with Dalton United, especially, they're struggling a little bit with the wins this season, a little bit farther down the table than they're normally used to being. As they go through changes, as to be expected. It's one thing about this game, it continually changes. That ball will be knocked out, and it will be, well, no, he got to Farias, excuse me. Farias will send a long ball. Headed back forward. That'll be a goal kick for Dalton United. Foul committed there by Foster. Center official just having a chat with him. It's okay. Switch a play over on the far side for LSA, getting into the box, but it's going to be grabbed by Romero. Good work from the keeper to come out of his penalty area to grab that ball. He'll roll it over to his defender. Mendiola will give it right back to Romero. He gives it forward to Cunha. That ball won for a second, but Cunha will head it away again. LSA Norcross, they come into today's matchup. 7 matches played, 5 wins, no draws, 2 losses. They lose the possession there in the corner, cleared away by Dalton. Get it to Foster. Trying to thread the needle, able to do so. Gets past the 2 defenders all alone. He'll take the shot. He gets it right past the keeper and makes it 1-0. Fantastic run of play there for Dalton United. Take a look at this run. Foster with a perfect ball forward. And David Mitchell does the job and gets it into the back of net for Dalton United to go up 1-0. They're in the 6th minute. Judah Myers over here to the near side. But that ball could not be kept in. It'll go out. It will be a throw for Dalton United. Dalton United, they come into this match, 8 matches played, 2 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. Not something that we're used to seeing from Dalton United. They are, generally speaking, one of the teams that you normally would see at a higher point of the table. They've won the regular season title before. They've represented the UPSL Georgia Conference in the national tournament. They've won one of the teams that has a very, very extensive trophy cabinet for wins here in the UPSL, whether Division I, Premier Division, regional cups. So it's surprising to see them struggle like they are. And that goes to what I was saying, the change in the roster and some of just the consistency has been a little off this season. But that goal completed by Mitchell was just a thing of beauty. Misdiagnosed that ball over the top, and it will roll out and be a throw. Good ball, trying to get it to clear. Able to do so. Myers will go back to Farias. He'll send a long ball over on the far side, cut off right at center circle by McGale. Nice ball forward, but Mitchell's not going to be able to run that one down. It'll be a goal kick. In the midfield for LSA Norcross Pro. Good ball forward, but not going to be able to get past the defender. It'll be deflected off of LSA and out for a goal kick. Be a foul for LSA. It's about 35 yards or so out. Eric Ramirez over the ball right near the far touchline. Sent into the box. Deflected off of Dalton United. Great tackle there by Dalton. Now making the run down the near line and a sensational tackle to boot from LSA. Be a throw for Dalton right about midline. Makes it into center circle. LSA work out of it. Corner for Dalton. Oh, excuse me, a throw. Deflected off, and that'll be a foul as that hit the arm of the LSA player. And this will be 25 yards out. Good opportunity for Dalton here. Two-man wall. Here comes the strike, right off the wall. And LSA try to relieve the pressure. Ramirez is not going to be able to get there before Dalton. They'll go back to Romero. He will release. Diouf will win it. Another beautiful tackle from Dalton. Nice little 1-2 passing. Try to come over here on the near side, but that one is going to be outside of Mitchell's possibility. It'll go to Farias. Dalton control it for a moment before giving it right back to LSA. Ramirez will come over here to Myers. Closes down, gets around it, gives it to Diouf. Diouf, nice ball down the line here on the near side. Crossed in, but Romero right there to grab it. Panagos gets a nice ball into the box. Nice cross. And Romero will release. Myers clears it as it's bouncing back and forth, and that'll be a handball committed by Carrera. So far this season, Dalton United, they have scored 15 goals, but unfortunately allowed 28 goals. They have a negative 13 goal differential coming into this match. LSA Norcross Pro scored 19, allowed 9. They had a plus 10, currently at a plus 9. Thrown in from Dalton. Over to the far side, shot! Whoa! Good opportunity there from Dalton. See this nice throw in coming from Valadares and immediately deflected off of the LSA man. And a really good strike from Ishizuka. It doesn't miss by much. Back live, win possession, take the shot, and it's grabbed by Sebastian Farias. Thought about rolling it out to his center back, elects to send it forward. Cut off, and that one will go out It'll be a throw for Dalton. Barajas battling there with Myers. Headed forward. Mitchell will receive it. Tried to sneak that one by Myers. He elects to send that the other way. Carrera collided there with Mendiola. That one will go out, and it'll be a throw for Dalton. Dalton has got LSA off their game tonight so far in these 19 minutes. They're not moving that ball around as smoothly as we've seen in past matches. That ball sent out into center circle. Carrera will try to switch play. Nice ball from Carrera, but he's off sides. Sebastian Carrera with a beautiful ball. Just a little bit of a step in front of the defense, and they'll earn the free kick. Back underway here in the 20th minute. Could be a throw for LSA. Over to Villagomez. He's got space to move forward. Looking to send it long. And does. Bounces past Carrera. They're going to win it by Pranay, at least for a second. Ramirez comes up and gets it. Holding off the challenge. Foul will be called, but it'll be called on LSA as they were hand fighting between the two players. Dalton come away with it. Good ball into the box, headed by Panagos, but he's not going to be able to get it to a teammate. Still straight up into the air from Dalton. They finally able to release it. That ball will be out of play. Into the box and past. The on-runner out for a throw. Thrown in by LSA quickly. That one blasted out. It'll be a goal kick. So 23 minutes are just wrapping up. Dalton United 1, LSA Norcross Pro 0. Goal scored in the 6th minute by David Mitchell for Dalton United. Here at Meadowcreek Stadium, home of the Mustangs in Norcross, Georgia. UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Match Week 10. We're just about done with the season as Dalton United, they only have one more game after this. There's a foul. Dalton United will play Soccer Saves Lives next week. LSA Norcross Pro, they've got to play Atlanta United Academy. Then we get ready for the playoffs that will begin right the week before Thanksgiving. That one trying to sneak it through. Goal kick. Georgia Conference Division I, just 1 week behind the Premier Division. Division I, just like the Premier Division, cut into 2 separate zones. Good tackle by Pranay. He will win it back for LSA. Good ball forward. He's not going to make it to get to Romero. He looked like it was a potential that he was going to be offsides. Now here comes LSA trying to get it through the near. He's able to get it past a little bit, and that they're wanting a back pass there. They're going to say it was a deflection. Miguel Valadares with that, what the center official was calling a deflection. LSA is saying that was a back pass. We'll look at it and we'll tell ourselves. Thrown in by LSA. Be a throw for Dalton. 27th minute. Right now, we'll talk about, here comes LSA Norcross. Go down, no foul is called. That was right on the edge of the box. Tackled back, still forward. Win it again from Xavier Dulf. Comes centrally, gets around that challenge, plays it back between 3 men, gets it right back. Good work through center circle from LSA. Come back here to Myers. Myers to Panagos. He's able to get around Valadares. Gives it to Diouf. Diouf gets it centrally to Carrera. Carrera battling there, goes down and commits the foul. Immediately back underway from Dalton. Note I was making there for Division I, over in the South Division of Division I, LSA Norcross Pro 2. They are at the top of the table, just in front of Angeles, and only that head-to-head win by LSA is the difference. So the Division I just as tight as the Premier Division. Over in the north of Division I, UFA Lawrenceville at the top of the table with 17 points, just ahead of Scenic City SC2. Nice ball, trying to get through, not going to get to Panagos. Good work by the keeper. Tara Romero doing a good job. The defender getting a bit of an effect. Be a stop and play. Let's go back and look at that one opportunity a few moments ago. You can see this ball gets it right past Villadares, and that doesn't look like a back pass in that regard. And see if we can see exactly what happened there in this last little exchange. You can see this ball coming forward from Diouf. Gets it over to the far side, and as it comes through, you don't really see anything in that exchange what would cause the issue with the Dalton player. It'll be interesting to see how that playoffs down in Division I works, as the two teams that make their way earn promotion from Division I, two teams from Premier, promotion, relegation. One of those, here's an opportunity cleared, still in position. How to go out for a throw. Big talk here in the U.S. soccer community, promotion, relegation. Other divisions and other organizations considering it, something that the UPSL has done for many, many years. And extremely efficient at it. Here comes a break for LSA. Tries to make the turn, does Carrera. He's obstructed, but no foul is called. Ramirez, and a foul will be called over on the far side there for Dalton. They'll take it quickly. You can see that Dalton United just have LSA Norcross Pro a little off their game tonight. Romero sends a long ball forward. Ramirez will send it back the other way. Here to the near side, tackled by Myers off of Barajas. Be a throw for Dalton. Roll into the 32nd minute. Dalton clinging to that 1-0 lead. That goal by David Mitchell. We have a slew of games this weekend, as we have a lot of teams that are making up goals. There's a foul committed. A yellow card is going to be issued to, I believe that was Dean Foster, number 14, who was carded. Indeed it was. Dean Foster in the 32nd minute issued that yellow card. First card of the match here in the 32nd minute. Long ball forward. We have a lot of teams that are making up for some issues with Mother Nature, some issues with U.S. Open Cup responsibilities. Whatever case may be, we have a lot of matches that are happening instead of here what would be the regular season Saturday, Sunday matches. We're seeing some matches Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, even on Friday. That ball makes it back to Romero. We had 3 matches midweek this week. And we'll have at least that many next week. Up there's a mistake by Dalton. Pernay taking it off of. Carrera has it. He'll take a shot deflected off of Miguel. But LSA still have it. Pernay trying to get around 2 men. It goes out, and it will be a goal kick. Look at the matches so far this week. Kalanji Pro Profile 3-1 over Georgia Revolution. Scenic City losing to Potros FC and led that for a moment. North Georgia United with a win over FC Birmingham, and Dalton United, of course, winning right now. Dalton having to circle back from center circle. They'll win it back, though. And they'll go back to Romero. Make it over here to the near side. Valadares, he'll lay it off. Nice ball lifting forward, trying to get it to Mitchell. A shot, and that one off the mark. Barajas trying to get control of it, but just never really had complete control of the ball. And as he tried to send it with his left, it was just way off the mark. Farias will give it over to Villagomez. Villagomez moves forward before sending it long. Over the head of Panagos, and it will roll out for a throw. But it'll be a throw for LSA. Thrown into Diouf. He's taken down, and that'll be a foul. Frank Herrera committing the foul. Haven't really called Herrera's name much tonight. Frank Herrera, really the lone veteran on this Dalton United squad. Carrera over the ball. He'll take a shot, but it's just going to bounce away and out for a goal kick. A bit audacious to take a strike from that distance. And that'll go out for a throw. Myers. Get us back underway. And we'll go back to Farias. Orta. Needing somewhere to send the ball. That one will bounce and over the head of Romero. That was almost a major mistake by the keeper. He puts his hand up immediately to apologize. in by LSA. Just a good touch by Dalton. See it away. That one bounces right off of Barajas' face from Myers. Have to walk that one off. Dalton release again. LSA just not having any quality shots on goal in these first 39 minutes. Now Dalton United with another chance. Lay it off for the on-runner. Takes the shot, and that one's saved by Farias. As that ball had pace to it. Carrera is going to receive it for LSA. Holds up. Switches over to the far side. Good touch. Straight in, and in the goal for LSA to get the equalizer in the 40th minute. Camilo Panagos with the goal. End-to-end action here at Meadowcreek Stadium. And look at Carrera. This holds up, sends a beautiful ball to the far side. Good touch. Panagos right there in the middle. Receives it, gets it past the defender. He tried to slide and get to it. Wasn't able to get there, and it goes in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Mendiola tried to slide and get there in time. Just a little bit of a stretch, couldn't get there, and it's 1-1. Good counter goal for LSA. That's really the first, I would say, first real good opportunity for LSA, as they were struggling to find shots on goal in those first 40 minutes. Throw in for LSA. Ball bouncing through center circle before Valadares gets control of it. Barajas thought about releasing it, didn't, gave it back. Valadares will give it to Barajas. Barajas' touch a little off, allows Myers to battle for it, loses it. Mitchell has it. But again, Myers really putting on a challenge, and that'll be a foul committed by Myers. Myers was really taking on the whole near side of the Dalton challenge. You can see here, as this ball comes over to Barajas, Myers there, on there, and that will be the foul. Be a good opportunity for Dalton, as this ball is about 27 yards out. That one will be cleared away by LSA, but deflected. Not exactly what Panagos wanted, so it'll be a throw. Quickly taken. Panagos gets it to Ramirez. He's able to get it forward, but again, Carrera, with the help of Ramirez, gets it. That one will deflect off of Pernay. It'll be a throw for Dalton. Just manic attack from both teams in the midfield there. And possession going back and forth. Nice ball forward for LSA. He is all alone, sliding it across. Not able to complete the deal. It'll be a corner though. Another sensational ball into open space for LSA. Panagos that time not able to seal the deal and get his brace. This will be a corner. Taken short. Into the box, cleared away by Dalton. Carrera has it. He'll play it back to... That was Perez that had it, excuse me. Into the box, but he's going to be offsides. Take a look at this opportunity. This ball is sent perfectly through that defensive line, and Pernay with a perfect ball across and just not able to finish that off. Back live here in the 45th minute. Last minute of regulation. We'll see how much stoppage time we will receive. Diouf able to clear it. Ramirez back to Perez. He will send it forward. Dalton again. Getting the ball right back, losing it right back. These two teams, Geronimo Perez is fouled. Center official letting Frank Herrera know that his foul total is meeting the full mark, and he'll receive some plastic if he continues. Win the ball in the box. That's a good tackle. Cleared by Dalton. Makes it to Diouf. Diouf's pass is cut off, but he wins it right back. In the air from Perez, cuts off Mitchell. It'll be a throw for LSA. Two minutes was the allotted stoppage time, so we are almost done with stoppage. Halfway there. Mitchell will head it to Herrera. Herrera immediately closed down, but it goes right back into possession to Fioma. Good turn. Good one time trying to get it to Mitchell. He can't get past, as both teams are defending in numbers. Here comes Diouf through center circle, lifted over to the far side, getting it past the defender once again. Shot right into the hands of the Dalton keeper. And it's that far-sided defender for Dalton. Their left back is who LSA is focused on. We'll go into halftime with the score. Dalton United FC 1, LSA Norcross Pro 1. Great action back and forth through both of these teams. Who will come away with a potential win, or will we end in a draw? We'll find out in 45 minutes. Give you a chance to get a beverage and a snack. Get ready. We'll step away for halftime, and we'll come back here at Meadowcreek Stadium for the second half. We end Dalton United 1, LSA Norcross Pro 1.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome back from the half. It is halftime here at Meadowcreek Stadium, Norcross, Georgia, home of the Mustangs, UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. It is Dalton United 1, LSA Norcross Pro 1. Goals scored in the 6th minute by David Mitchell for Dalton United, and in the 40th minute by number 19, Camilo Panagos is where we are at. Take a look at the weather for tonight's matchup. 64 degrees here in Norcross, Georgia. A great evening of soccer action. The heart of Atlanta. About to get ready for the second half. It'll be LSA Norcross Pro that'll get us underway. They're in the white kits with blue trim going from left to right. Dalton United in the all-black kits moving from right to left. Center official ready to blow the whistle, and does! And we are underway for 45 minutes of action here on ASMG TV. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just this live action, but highlights, podcasts, interviews, so very much more, right here on ASMG TV. Nice ball forward from LSA. Almost missed that, and you can see a little bit of an action there from Romero. It's interesting. Almost missed that. Misjudged it. That ball go out. It'll be a throw for Dalton. One thing Dalton is losing this season so far is they are losing the services of Hernan Saldana, who is just a sniper when it comes to long, deep throw-ins in the opponent's third. He's always been able to just have a laser throw right into the box, almost what would be a corner. And they have scored so many goals in seasons past from that ability. Without his services this year, struggling to find goals. Good run here for LSA. Comes across, and a wonderful tackle by Dalton United there. Up and over, grabbed by the keeper. Good cutoff. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for Dalton. Like I said, this is almost the end of the regular season for both of these two teams. Next week, Dalton will be home to Soccer Saves Lives. LSA will be home to Atlanta United Academy. That'll be a big game for those two teams earlier in the season during a midweek match. Atlanta United defeated LSA Norcross Pro 1-0. We'll see if they can get some points on the bounce. As it stands right now, both of those two teams tied with 15 points. Atlanta United with the tiebreaker right now with that head-to-head competition. A win today for LSA would see them tied with Potros FC. Unfortunately for LSA, like everyone else here in Zone 2, Potros FC being the Invincibles, they are not allowing any points to be taken away from them. Cameron Verona doing a fantastic job in goal for them, only allowing 8 goals through 6 matches. As it stands right now, Potros FC, most goals scored by a team in the Premier Division, as they have scored 26 goals so far this season in those 6 matches. The only one close to them, well, and let me take that back. 29 goals were scored by Atlanta United Academy. They've got 2 games on Potros FC. So we'll see if Potros can match that title, that amount, when they get to the same amount of games. Frank Herrera's dispossessed. Now, here comes LSA into the midfield. Come back to Diouf. He one-times it forward. Trying to get there. Is going to get there. Sliding across. The keeper is off his line. And what a sliding challenge and tackle. Still in play. And it rolls in for LSA. And that's what happens when you don't give up on a ball. And it is going to be a goal for Sebastian Carrera in the 50th minute. Not giving up on this ball. And look at this, coming forward is a beautiful ball forward from Xavier Diouf. The keeper off of his line. Defender trying to help. It bounces off of LSA, and a little bit of a back heel for Carrera to make it 2-1 in the 51st minute. If you're gonna take the lead in the match, why not do it a little entertaining and artistic there from Sebastian Carrera. Now we'll see if Dalton United can come back and answer. Dalton get it back in center circle. Come over here to the near side. Ishizuka. Nice ball to Mitchell. Takes on the challenge of Gomez, and a nice hold of the ball by Farias. As that was hit with pace. Cleared by the LSA goalkeeper, and a beautiful header to assist it on. Nice stop. LSA look to switch it. Not able to get past that first defender. It'll go out. It'll be a throw. It's a nice ball trying to sneak it into the box. Cleared away by Dalton. Thrown into Ramirez. He'll go to the far side. Be run down by Carrera. But he is tackled. Ball is away. It'll be a throw for LSA. Given back to Carrera. Dances with the ball. Lays it off to Ramirez. Ramirez will go back. And a switch of play to the far side is going to go for naught. So far, the two teams to defeat LSA have been Atlanta United Academy and Potros FC. Two of those teams that they're battling with at the top of the table. Don't forget Scenic City SC, a team that came from Division I. They were promoted this season. Currently sitting in that last of the playoff spots, 4th place. Got 6 points ahead of SSL and this Dalton United squad. 3 points for Dalton United. Would see them give them a chance with only 1 game left. It's starting to look like it is out of their ability to make it to the playoffs. In and just threw an out for, it'll be a throw. Right now, FC Birmingham at the bottom of the table in Zone 2 in that relegation spot. Georgia Athletic also with 3 points in the relegation spot for Zone 1. We have 3 matches to bring you tomorrow on ASMG TV. Dalton United will go back to keeper and forward. Wanted to take the shot, didn't. It'll go back to Ramirez. He'll come over here, and a great tackle from Dalton United. That'll be knocked off. It'll be a throw. We start tomorrow over at Shiloh High School. 3 matches in a row. 1:30, Atletico Buford taking on FC Columbus Elite. Taken down. Is that a foul? No, it is not. It'll be a goal kick. See this ball coming forward. Just a coming together of the feet. No foul is called. Back live. Then at 5 o'clock over at Shiloh High School, Soccer Saves Lives, SSL FC taking on Atlanta United Academy. And that's a pivotal game for SSL. If they're unable to get points on Atlanta United Academy, then that will eliminate their opportunity for a playoff run. Mitchell switching over to Barajas Ferreira. That was a wonderful save by Sebastian Farias as Frank Herrera put his foot through those laces. Take a look at that here in a moment. Here comes the in-swinger, and that one goes all the way through. Take a look at this as it gets through the line. Mitchell over to Barajas. Barajas heads, chests it back, and Herrera with a sensational strike. We'll see if SSL can battle against Atlanta United Academy. And then at 7:30 tomorrow night, Kalanji Pro Profile taking on Pachuca, Georgia. Two teams over in Zone 1 that are right at the top of the table. Sliding through, not able to, and that one up and over the bar by Pranay, and it will be a goal kick. Wasn't ready for that ball right there coming to him, basically at the penalty spot. We'll see if FC Columbus Elite has anything for those league-leading Atletico Buford. They've only lost one match all season. Controlled by Farias. Diouf unable to control that ball. Foster with it. He'll take a shot, and that one will be a goal kick as it went to out into the tree line. A substitution, and that'll be the end of the day for Foster as it appears. So 3 matches tomorrow for you, all coming from Charlie Jordan Field at Shiloh High School. This one here at Meadowcreek Stadium. Villa Gomez sends that one straight up in the air. Mitchell heads it backwards, but Diouf is going to release it. It's going to go out and be a throw for Dalton. Knocked out again. It'll be a throw for LSA. Taken quickly. Well, nope. Just tossed back. Straight up into the air. Continues to bounce. Herrera. Nice ball into open space for Dalton. Lifted into the box, but right into the arms of Farias. Both of these teams really utilizing those channels, especially the one on the far side. And they've really tried to focus on their attack against number 5, Anthony Mendiola for Dalton United. It's where the 2 goals came from. But that'll be a foul right at the edge of center circle on Frank Herrera. And LSA really went the first 30-ish minutes with no real attack on goal to speak of. And that goal in the 40th minute was really their first, you would say, true shot on goal. Headed away. Barajas. Or Ishizuki, excuse me. Ishizuki trying to get it to the outside. That one will be deflected. It'll be a throw. And this is where the services of Hernan Saldana would come into massive play here for Dalton United. And they set it up as a corner. I believe that was supposed to be a throw, but a corner looked like it was going to be a throw. Taken short. Taken away by Myers, but loses it. To me, it looked like that was a corner, or a throw, excuse me, but that was a corner. Headed back to Farias. He controls it. He'll grab it. 65 minutes in the big city. Dalton United 1, LSA Norcross Pro 2. UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. There'll be a foul committed by Herrera. Or is that going to be called? No, that's going to be called on the LSA man, on Herrera. That is Xavier Diouf that's going to get that yellow card. In the 66th minute, yellow card issued. Wait until Xavier gets his bearings and gets up before he is shown the plastic. And Ishizuka told to don't worry about the time wasting from Xavier. It'll be added to trainer coming out. Be added to stoppage time, any extra time. Xavier up, down. He should probably, in there is the official card. I would expect Xavier to have to come off of the pitch because the fact that the trainer came out. Mistake there by the center official. Xavier should have to come off. Here comes Ishizuka. He'll send the ball forward. Bouncing, cleared by Diouf. Thrown in. LSA, they release it forward. Not going to be able to get that ball before it goes out. It'll be a throw. Battling through the midfield, deflected. Farias will grab it. Herrera trying to take another long shot. Mitchell will come up to just move this along from Farias. Nice ball forward from the goalkeeper. Carrera to be able to get it over to the far side. Into the box, that cross sent away by Dalton. That'll be the end of the day for Xavier Diouf. He will be replaced by number 10, Martin Morales. Here in the 69th minute, holding on to that 2-1 lead is LSA. Can they see this out? Continue to submit their place in the playoffs. They were able to win a first round match last playoffs in the spring. They defeated Georgia Revolution in the first round. In. Excuse me, yeah. So they were, LSA made it into the playoffs, lost to Georgia Revolution in the first round. I'll spit all that out correctly. And then Georgia Revs lost to Potros FC. Potros defeated Kalanji Pro Profile. Dalton United, they had that unbelievable playoff match with UMAFC, and what will go down as one of the greatest playoff matches in UPSL Georgia Conference history. If you ever have about 3 hours to go back and watch a match, especially in the second half, that match was a one for the history books. Match between Dalton and UMA, and ended up going to PKs, and it was just insane. Both teams, they'd score back, score again, 6-6 before they went to penalties, and it was your heart rate was just racing throughout that second half as both teams kept finding a way to equalize. Nice ball in the near channel, slotted across, and that one is easily put away for LSA to increase their lead to 2. Sebastian Carrera with his brace. Look at this one from LSA, and a perfect ball in the open channel. And it's a little behind the run, all alone. Carrera right at the top of the box, and he just places it in the side netting to make it 3-1. '73rd minute. Sebastian Carrera gets his second. Looking to attack again, and that one not able to repay Geronimo Perez for that ball. He received it from James Leon, and it was just a perfect ball behind the Dalton defenders, right at the top of the box. And Carrera really puts these LSA Norcross Pro Sharks in the best mindset going into the playoffs. Remember, they just rebranded this season. Word Lamino, Georgia, rebranded to LSA Norcross, part of that LSA Norcross system. Great academy here in Norcross. Bouncing around, lays it off for Herrera. Great job there by the LSA man. I believe that is Judah Myers, I believe, who put his body on the line. It is Judah Myers. Take a look at this from Judah as this ball comes into the box, lays it off to the on-running Herrera, and Judah just takes that shot right to the numbers in the back. I definitely feel that one going home. This will be a in-swinger for Dalton United. To the far post. Herrera puts it back forward, but cleared by LSA. Dalton United will have the approximate 2-hour drive back up I-75 to Dalton to think about this match and about this season, about just where it just did not go right this season and what they need to do to revamp and give it another go in the spring season. Bouncing around in the midfield, comes over here to Ishizuka. He will go back to Herrera and over into the midfield, take the shot, deflected, and way over the bar and out for a goal kick. 77 minutes. Dalton United 1, LSA Norcross Pro 3. LSA not getting on the score sheet until the 40th minute. Dalton United scoring in the 6th minute. But 3 unanswered goals for LSA. Dalton struggling to find their way here in the Premier Division this season. Same could be said for their Division 1 team. Their Dalton United 2 team is their 8th out of 9 in the North Division, in Division 1. So both sides of the Dalton United squad struggling this year. LSA looking to attack again. That one will go out, and it'll be a corner. Remember, here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, these second teams of these teams, they do not have an opportunity to get promoted. It has to be a team that does not have a team that's currently in the Premier Division. Here comes this in-swinger. 2 cleared from the back post. Herrera trying to head it forward. Off of the Herrera and cleared by Dalton. Gives a really, really good opportunity for the likes of UFA Lawrenceville in Division I to find their way up into the Premier if they can continue their winning ways. Same for the likes of Angelus. Maybe even possibly Augusta Arsenal or even Chattanooga FC. Got a couple more weeks to find out. As both the Premier Division and Division I, after their seasons end, go into the playoffs. Winner of the Premier Division playoffs will represent the Georgia Conference in the national tournament for the Premier Division. That down cleared by Dalton. All the way over to the far side. That will go out for a throw for Dalton. See if the likes of Tennessee Tempo, our UPSL national champions from the spring season, if they're going to be back up there in the playoffs as they dethroned Soda City FC over from Mid-Atlantic. They won back-to-back titles in 2024. First team to ever do that in the UPSL. Deflected and cleared by Dalton. Soda City FC, if they think that they're going to have an opportunity in the national tournament, they have to do without Rauf Salifu, as was announced on UPSL's news a couple weeks ago, as he joins Greek club PAE Chania for his pro contract. He also played for Sporting Kansas City's second team. A lot of players here in the UPSL are earning promotion to pro contracts, and that's what this is all about. These players are your future in soccer, and that's not just here in the United States, that's around the world. Three players that was just announced this week, just yesterday, former talents from the UPSL that joined MLS academies. They're going to be representing the US in the FIFA U17s. Jude Terry from LAFC's academy. He's with the U.S. Eliezer Fuentes from FC Dallas. He'll be with Honduras. Amir Johnson from Philadelphia Union's academy. He will be with the U.S. U17s. There's a foul by Dalton on LSA. Conversation going on there, making sure everything is understood between the center official and the Dalton player. Give you an opportunity. Fans, if you want to show off your pride of your UPSL team, go over to UPSLfanshop.com. Pick up your fan apparel of your favorite team, including this Dalton United squad. Other Georgia Conference teams include FC Birmingham, Kalanji Pro Profile, Potros FC. You can also pick up the national champions, Tennessee Tempo. Also Soda City FC. Also money from those purchases will be going to your team as well. Get all of that apparel over at UPSLfanshop.com. Dalton continuing to look for some sort of avenue in the goal, and that's how they do it. Mitchell with his second here in the 85th minute. And they come back to center line quickly. Take a look at this one. Lifted over here to the near side. He's just onside, and he easily sneaks that one past the defense and makes it 3-2 in the 85th minute. Now we've got some interesting. We've got an interesting 5 minutes to go, plus what stoppage time we receive. It's definitely an odd goal. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Have to locate a second Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Can also pick you up a version of this Voight ball over at UPSLfanshop.com. Morales will retrieve it for LSA. Foul will be called there. They started to play advantage, but instead go back for the foul. Romero thought about coming out. Allows the defense to get us back underway. Over to the far side. Battle there between the two players, and the foul is called. I believe that was Judah Myers who was called for that foul. Quickly taken. I could be wrong. Back and forth in the midfield. Can one of these teams come away with this victory? Is LSA going to hold off Dalton? Is Dalton going to find the equalizer? Could they even find a winner? Anything is possible. Goes over to the far side. Dalton with a throw. Thrown in, headed straight up into the air, and cleared. Able to keep that in, too. That one will be deflected and be a Dalton throw. And even though, if you look at that Division I conference, you look at how both Angelus and LSA Norcross Pro both have 14 points. It's because Angelus lost to them 2-1 early in the season. Why LSA Norcross Pro is on top in the Georgia South region. Battling in the midfield, Dalton come away with it. We're in the final minute of regulation. Good ball forward, lays it off. Shot over the bar and out for a goal kick. Good build up there. Coaching staff of Dalton continuing to give instructions there on the touchline. Sent away. Looks like 3 minutes of stoppage time is what we are going to see. 3 minutes. And that is a nasty challenge by number 11, James Leon. He'll get his yellow card in the 91st minute. This ball is just shy of 30 yards. Shizuka with the ball forward, bouncing, and it'll be a corner. Looking to take this into the box from this corner. It's down there in the void. Hold up a play. As players coming together in the box. Center official coming over to have a discussion. Here comes the corner. Hold up once again. That in-swinger is going to have to be redone. Eduardo Gutierrez, the LSA man who's having a talk to. Here comes another in-swinger. Taken near, headed again. Unfortunately, Frank Herrera's second header off the mark for Dalton United as we are getting late in this stoppage time. Dalton United finding one, but they're not looking like they're going to find that second goal to equalize here against LSA. We were told 3 minutes of stoppage time. Nice little back heel, but LSA come away with it. Carrera gets around the man. Is he going to get a foul? Yes, he is. Late in this, and it'll be a yellow card. You can see here a little bit of sloppy play from the defender there. A little back heel goes right into possession for LSA, and then they earn this opportunity. Miguel Valadares tried that back heel, and it just didn't work. This is only about 22 yards out. This is really going to be the end of this match, as we've already been through 4 minutes of stoppage time. And that one will hit the American football and go out for a goal kick. Trying to hold off, able to do so. LSA looking to pour it on late. And he goes down. Told to get back up. That one will be cleared as the minutes continue to count. We're working on free soccer here right now at Meadowcreek Stadium. Dalton will send it forward. And that is going to do it for today's matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we will end this match with the score Dalton United 2, LSA Norcross Pro 3. And you look at the leaderboard as it stands in zone number 2. It'll give LSA Norcross Pro 3 more points and get them just right there with the league leaders, Potros FC. They still got several games on hand, plus they have that win over them 1-0, and they got to meet them next week. It's going to be interesting to see, plus those games that Potros has to make up. Dalton United will stay down at 6th spot with that loss. It has been a sensational season for this LSA Norcross Pro team, looking to make it into the playoffs. Looks like they're almost certainly there. That'll be another bad loss for Dalton United. They'll have to retool, get ready for another season in the spring. That'll do it for us here in the ASMG TV studios. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get all of our content. Thank you for all of our camera operators, engineers, and so much more. That'll do it for us. We'll be back tomorrow. Kickoff, we start 1:30 Shiloh High School for 3 consecutive matches in the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division. Thank you so much for watching here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. It ends Dalton United 2, LSA Norcross Pro 3.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.